Hello, everyone. Welcome to Dialogue with Khuraira. If you're new to this platform, Dialogue with Khuraira is a platform created to celebrate what people we call the unsung heroes. Who are the unsung heroes? These are individuals doing great things in their various communities to uplift the life of others. The spotlight isn't on them, so you might not know of them, but they're definitely touching lives and changing lives every day. So we like to share the story, and hopefully their story will motivate you and inspire you to start doing something similar as well in your community. Sorry, guys, it's been a while since I've been away. It's been so much that have been going on with me, a lot of celebrations, a lot of also sad issues that I had in losing a close family member, and two close family members actually, and that really have impacted my life in so many ways. And it was just been very, very difficult for me to face the camera and be able to smile and also make our guests feel welcome. So forgive me for that. But we're back now and we will continue sharing amazing stories. And hopefully this people inspire you. And today we are with Alhaji Munir. So welcome to Dialogue with Khuraira, sir. And as a tradition, when we have our guests, I would love the guests to actually personally introduce themselves. So after that, then it will be followed up with questions from me so we can hear more about them. All right, welcome, Alhaji Munir. Is his camera frozen? All right. Hopefully, no issues. Network has been like an issue. That's always an issue in Nigeria with the network. So hopefully, we will not have network issue. We have tested everything earlier, and everything was good. But you never know. Anyway, he's here. Elijah Manur, how are you? Can you hear me? I think he's having network issues. So anyway, before he gets his network back, back on track, I know that you guys have watched a lot of the.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good evening, everyone, and thank you
Good.
for giving me this opportunity.
You're welcome.
Okay.
So yeah, I was telling my guests
Um.
you're going to talk about yourself. So welcome to Dialogue with Herrera, and we're happy to hear your story.
Okay. My name is Munir, as earlier mentioned, and I was born in the 90s. In 2015, I have encountered a life-changing, life-altering challenge when I was in 200 level at Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. I was attacked by some hoodlums, unknown persons. They are still unknown. They stabbed me on my back in a bid to snatch my mobile phone.
Oh my
And since then, I was rendered paraplegic. We have made so many efforts to see that I get back on my feet, but all the efforts, I wouldn't say in vain, but we didn't get what we were looking for.
sorry to hear.
So after that, I just decided to see that I go back to school. We tried doing that, but it all failed. That was between 2016 2017.
Yeah.
And later I applied for distant learning school at Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria.
Mhm.
It also failed. Then I just decided to embrace some skills. I started by joining one club, if I could remember. It is named STEM Coders Club, Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. I saw one of their programs. I joined. I started to learn graphics design. We did that. After that, I started learning UI UX design, user interface, using Figma. I also completed that. Then I started, though I was motivated by one of my, let me say, friends, but he's more than a friend to me, Hamza Muhammad. He is well known as Tip Top Hamza. He advised me to start selling mobile data bundles. I started that in 2017. But Alhamdulillah, to summarize, to cut the story short, I now own my own website for selling this data bundle, airtime, electricity token, examination results pin, and the rest, and some other services there. And also I work with one of my friends, or let me say, let me call him friend too. We translate contents from English to Hausa and sometimes from Hausa to English. That is what I currently do.
That is incredible. Um, well, I'm so sorry to hear about what happened to you. Um, and but in life, things happen to you, and maybe there is a message behind that. And your story today, I would tell you, will inspire so many that feel because they were in that sorry state, and that is the end of their life. There are so many things that now we could do, that it doesn't have to carry you. You just have to use your mind. That is the
That
wonderful
is true.
thing about the internet, right? Yeah. Now you are making a living. You don't have to even leave your home. All you need to do is to make sure those orders go out. You get in some people that can do the task for you. You know, and having to also the mindset to think of other things like translation, which is a well needed service. I would say the bigger the globally Nigeria goes, and which is just the beginning, because Africa is the next hub in terms of investors coming from all over the world to try to tap into the resources that Nigeria is. That's where you will even be exploding more, because that time a lot would be needed from you. So, how do you promote the services that you do? I mean, internet, of course, is great, but in terms of the translation, how do you promote that?
How do I promote that? You
Yes.
said, oh,
How do people get to know that you are actually an expert in that?
actually, I have a boss. He brings the content to me. I don't directly do the work with clients. I have I do the work through my boss, Salim
Okay.
Yunusa. I believe you know him.
Okay. Okay. So you work with a company that is actually known for translation, and you're one of the experts. That's great. That's
Yes, ma'am.
also, that is a great niche to have. And how ironic is, you were stopped and you lost your mobility because of the telephone, and now you're selling services to keep the telephones going, by selling the bundle airtime and all of that. is now is what is feeding you and your family. Is that when I read your bio, that really like triggered my head. I'm like, wow, God is great. Look at now, this is how he really changed his life, and here he is selling and making a living out of it. But reading your story to me and being coming from the core north and having the opportunity to go into ABU, one of the sought after universities in Nigeria, and to be able to not be fully participate because of one incident. How did you, because this is what other people, you never know what someone is going through. These are some of the things that I would love you to share. What was going through your mind? How did you get to cope and get out before you come to the stage that you are today? What was it? Did you get counseling? Did you have family support? I mean, you said briefly that you all have tried, but in vain. But what is it like when it first happened to realization to now, what should I do to survive? How can you share those moments with us, please, if you don't mind? So I think Munir is having issue with network. He is, I don't know, maybe he's in Zaria or Kaduna. I'm not sure. But sometimes, the networks are not as great if you are in other state other than like Lagos
Yeah, he's
and
experiencing
Abuja.
a network glitch. I'm trying to get him.
Okay, where is he? Is he in Kaduna or Zaria?
He is in Kaduna, Hajia.
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah, the network there can
He
be
lives in Kaduna.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would love to hear that because, that is the case with so many people, especially when it comes to disability. When it happened, and I tell you, as a young man, as Manera, when it happened, then I don't know what was going through his mind. What I mean, how did he cope up with all of that, and who were there to support him? How did they do it? These are part of what we I think is great. That is the takeaway from people that might be going through might go through it or gone through it. Will learn a thing or two from Alhaji Manar. So I pray that we're able to get him back, and so that we can continue with the dialogue. Like I was saying, I know some people have written us so many times asking if we're ever coming back again. Yes, we are. We are back, God willing, and we are not planning to stop anytime soon. We're actually looking to, because of sometimes my schedule. I do this for fun. I don't do it for uh, work or anything. I just do it for fun. And I love that people are enjoying hearing about getting to hear from others. And that is what makes me happy, because when I hear people say, Auntie Herrera, I learned something from you. Remember this person you hosted? He said this or she said that. I started doing it. So that is what Dialogue with Herrera is to me. It gives me joy to see that I share people's story, and by sharing those stories, some other people are benefiting from it. So Alhaji Munir, I don't know if you had my question, but I was saying that we love for you to share. Yes, it's great. You are normal now. Everything, Alhamdulillah, you are working. You have a business. It's thriving. But what was it like when it just happened? When you were in that dark moment? And how did you get out of it? I think that is what would also help our viewers, because we don't know what other people are going through at the moment.
Okay. My first motivation is my mother. She always encourages me
Yeah.
that always believe that I can achieve greatness. And secondly, after embracing what happened, believing that this has happened, and though I still pray one day I get on my feet,
Yeah.
but I just accept my condition. And I have seen so many people with disabilities, and most especially here in the north, when someone is disabled, they just think their life has ended or something like that. I put in my mind that this will not hold me back. I must find other ways to keep pushing. I channeled my energies to achieving greatness in life. And that is what I'm building now.
Wonderful.
As I have said earlier, I started by learning some skills and later started this data business, which is the main business that I do now.
Yeah.
And it is really, really, really profitable. It is yielding profits. So, not being what disability is in North is what motivated me the most.
Yeah.
Because when someone is disabled, when you are this, we normally see that you will just depend on people to
feed you, to do things for you. Yeah, yeah. And to also kind of look down on you that, you are a goner, And
yes, that is true.
yeah, and I honestly, I was very, very excited when I read about your story, because it gave me joy, because to have you to show people that are in your condition that it is just what other people think. What other people think doesn't define you, period. You know, and as you said, you are lucky to have that support system like your mother, who is telling you you are the world, you are her shining star, and you will, that is very important for parents, or for people that with people that it is not just disability alone. There even health condition. There are some health conditions that I know for a fact, like when my son had sickle cells, when he couldn't play with his brothers normal, when he couldn't do things normal, it really was affecting his self-esteem. And I was like your mom, and I always tell him, Hanif, you are so smart, you are this, you're strong, you can do this, you can do that. And I think that made him feel like he was also equal to the task with his brothers that were normal, so he wasn't feeling like he was less. So I applaud your mom for helping you through that, during that dark moment, where you yourself was doubting yourself, that how were you going to cope with this, and to now this, having this business and be able to do this. It's also another way of you to uplift others like you can
That is
actually create a self agents through them. So they're also, you said it's profitable, so you can create like a representative in different states, and that is another way you can expand your business and also touch lives. I don't know if you even already do that, but like that you said, this did not stop you from wanting to be the greatest, and God willing, you will be the greatest. Who knows, maybe you will also have your own mobile company anyways. So So it's all about. So do you think, other than your mom inspiring you and supporting you, you also had to? Do you feel like you also had to like push yourself to
Yes.
yeah, you have to really try to push yourself, and sometimes maybe you think your mom is just saying it because you are her child, you know?
Yes, as I have said that already. I said
Yeah,
I don't want to be seen how people with disability are seen
yeah.
in our community.
Yeah, but there must be something that pushed you to create that definition. When when something happened to you, first you are in extreme pain, right? When, yeah, I don't want to even imagine what you were going through when at that moment when it happened. So there are a zillion things that came into your head at that time. Probably you're done, you're dying. That's it. Then maybe you realize you're not dead, you survived, and now you are in this sorry state whereby you are thinking, yeah, maybe what society is saying is, but what I want to get out of you is that, what is the click apart from your mom? There must be something in you too, that, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to allow this to define me, but this is the route I'm going to go. So those are some of the things, like those kind of stories I want to get out of you. If I'm making sense, probably I'm not making sense, but, there must be something that will tell you, yes, this is what I'm going to do. And this is why I'm doing it. You said why you're doing it. But what was really that thing that when you were sitting in that dark room or wherever, that you decided that this is what I'm going to do to change the narrative, and this is how I'm going to do it? Okay, exactly. That's actually what I want, because there must be.
Actually, the people around me, they always encourage me. They always motivate me. And one of them is, as I mentioned him,
Yeah,
he was the reason I started that head business, Hamza Muhammad TikTok.
yeah,
And apart from him, there are other people that helped me, motivated me, pushed me to pursue what I'm pursuing now.
yeah. It's awesome. So having a positive mom who is your number one supporter, it doesn't even matter. Moms, no, even if you're failing, they're going to tell you you're passing anyway. This is how mothers are, especially when
Yeah.
a mother sees you in pain, whatever she could do. So that was amazing. And then to have friends like Hamza and many others, to have a group of people that want to see you succeed. So the lesson here is surround yourself with people that want to see you succeed. Some people that will encourage you, even though they are also in the back of their mind are thinking the same way you are thinking. Now people will think he's disabled, he can't do this, but they were willing to push you to forge ahead. Is a great thing. So in regard to, if you are to look at someone that maybe has the same predicament, or not even, youth today that are normal, everything about them is normal, you know but they have the wonderful degrees and everything, but they're sitting at home waiting for the big jobs with the government, or for their daddies or mommies to give them money to spend. What would you say that to those young people?
Okay. Everyone should know that with hard work and determination, anyone can overcome adversity. And you have to believe and be patient, because without patience, I won't say anything can't happen,
Yeah,
but in most cases, you have to be patient in whatever you are pursuing. If you are determined, hardworking, then keep praying. One day you will get to where you want to be.
Consistency and of course faith.
Consistency.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So those ones that sit there and say, "Oh, I can't get a job, so that means I'm not gonna make a living." That's all in their head, right? They just don't want to get up. So if somebody is to see this and say, "Okay, I love the idea of what Alhaji Munir has said. I also want to start this business so I can make a little living out of it." What is the capital intensive of that to start a business like what you have? What would it be, and how do you advise them to go about it?
Okay. Actually, I started this business with nothing.
Wow.
When I say nothing, I mean nothing. The first time that my friend Hamza suggested that I should start this data business because it brings money. He connected me with one of his friends. So what I do at the first time is that who I advertise, and whoever wants to buy data, I just send the number to that guy, and he send the data weekly, and they send the money to me.
So you take your commission and you pay the rest.
And we did that on weekly basis.
Yeah.
Then later, after a year or two, I created an affiliate website and affiliated the website with his own. So I started selling using, I just affiliated my website with his own. And that was a progress too. And now I have my own website, though it is still being working on.
Yeah.
On it, there are some issues we are having, but Alhamdulillah, it is my own now.
Yeah.
It is a standalone website, not an affiliate anymore.
Yeah.
So what I can say about on this is that there is no actual amount that you will say that this is what I will start this business with.
Okay.
No matter how small, this data business has become something nowadays.
Yeah.
There are so many platforms. What I'm working on now is mobile app, and there are so many data businesses that they use just mobile app. You just have to go to Play Store, Google Play Store, or App Store, download their app. You just have to fund your wallet. There is certain commission that will be deducted from what you fund with your wallet with. Once you do that, you can just start selling. With 1,000 naira, you can start a data business.
Wow.
There are so many people that have done that, and it is really working. So there is no certain amount, or you don't need a big amount to start.
That. And you don't need to go and train for anything. You just need to know how to use your apps.
It is very easy, except you want to take the business to next level. You want to build your own website. That is all this will come up.
Yeah.
But as a starter, it is very simple now. Unlike back in those years that I have to send him the number, then he send the data and the rest.
Yeah.
Things are simplified now.
Exactly. I see now, even like they are I was in Nigeria recently, and I think there's somebody I was with a friend, and she's like, "I need to pay for my electricity." I said, "What do you mean?" And she stood at a corner there was one person with a little box like this. I said, "You're paying electricity?" Yes. She said, "Yeah, I just need to pay, and then the electricity will." I'm like, wow, this Nigeria.
Just on the wallet. There are so many things you can do on
Yeah.
those apps.
Yeah, but if you look at the place the person is seated selling it, you wouldn't even know what is there. I'm like, really? She said, yeah, I can pay my electricity bill here, uh, and it's done. So that person you buy that from, they get a commission off of it and all of that. So there's so many ways of making money without having to move that much. I also saw the one that, the ATM card. Like, I noticed that you can get your money taken out, and then they charge you maybe 100 naira or whatever per any ATM transaction you do with them. That one too, I was so amazed. Like, it is everywhere, every corner. Like, you look around, you don't even have to go to the ATM. The bank ATM to get money out. So there are so many things that I think you're right. You can actually, if you're willing to get out and stop being lazy and do something for yourself, to have something that you can spend while waiting for that big government job that will never come after 20 years. Because there are so many people that are waiting for that government job, but the government can only hire so many, and the lucrative positions, when the people get in there, they don't want to leave. So it is good to start having that entrepreneurial spirit, like what you're doing, and trying to be savvy about it, and I think that also you're doing something uh, very unique. I love the idea that you said, having the affiliate, so you can actually get someone's website that sells certain things, and then you become that affiliate of that, what they sell, and you sell the people ship it, and you make money. We do the same thing with my cosmetic brand. We do like an affiliate. You can sign up and sell from your website, and then we get a lot that's saying that you've made, this person had sold this. You don't even see the product. We ship it to the customer, and then you get paid your commission into your bank account. So I think that's probably what you started with that other website, or is it done differently?
It is still the same thing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So in regards to like the graphics, did you have to go to like still continue with ABU to learn the graphic, or you took like a graphic course to do that with like an independent graphic design company, or how did you get to become a professional in that?
I have worked with so many graphic designers. I attended so many graphic design courses online.
Okay.
I have never attended any physical training.
Yeah.
All and Alhamdulillah, I'm working on some project currently
Okay.
about the graphic.
Okay. Well, that's the good part of it. Like with all this, the graphic design, and it's all internet. You have an internet, you have a Wi-Fi or whatever. You'll be able to accomplish a lot. Like no one is doing, prints are not as before. People, everything, even invitations are done, paperless. Everything is going like virtual. So I think you are meant to do this, and you're meant to do it well, and you are definitely going to have an incredible put an incredible mark, God willing, in the north and beyond. And I think also you have a platform where there are a lot of young people that are going to be willing to learn from you, especially that now everything is, like I said, is going virtual. So do you plan to do any trainings, maybe people that can maybe come to you, online training, Zoom, there's so many of those right now. Do you plan
I
something
have
like
already done that. I have
what?
done that already,
Okay,
and
good.
I'm still planning to continue doing that.
Good. So how do you promote that? Do you promote it on Facebook? Do you promote it, partner with schools?
Yes,
Huh?
I I I mainly use Facebook to promote my services, what I do, and the rest.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, Facebook is really, it's great. The outreach, people like Facebook, Instagram and Facebook, they love a lot. They love that. Those handles are great. Um, so in the project that you are working on, is there anything that you want to share with our audience, or is just going to be a kept secret and then we have to call you
No,
back?
not
Talk
a
about
secret.
it?
No.
Well,
What I just finished about 2 hours ago. I haven't
yeah.
even submitted it to the.
Wow.
I think it is. I design a logo. There are other things that I will do for them.
Yeah.
The name is an Arewa Youth. I think. Let me just share. Can I share my screen?
Oh, yes, yes, of course, of course,
Okay.
of
Let me
course.
share. Hmm, sorry. Let me share.
Yeah, I like hearing stories like Alhaji Munir, a story, where you things like that happen to you and you feel like that is almost like the end of the world for you, and then you see that actually it's not. It's a test, and you come out on the other side, doing something that is making you happy. You can literally see Alhaji Munir's face when he's talking about his job. He's happy, he's smiling, he's excited about the future and what he had accomplished so far. So it's all I can say. Kudos to him and also to his mom and all the people that have been supporting him to overcome uh, what he went through. It's a horrible thing, but he had gone through that and then now coming out doing things that are making a difference in his life and other people's life. So are you able to share are you is that work still the issue?
I couldn't. I didn't see how I can share the screen.
I think there should
I
be
don't know.
Rufai, is there a way you can show him how he can share? I think he can share, right? Or you have to be a host to share.
Yeah, what will happen is you just check on present. You see present.
Yeah, the
Just
one,
click on
Please.
the plus button in the middle.
yes, yes, yeah, present.
Do you see it, Munir?
As I was having issue with my system, so I'm just using phone.
Okay. Can he see it on the phone too? But I can see it. I'm using a laptop, so I can't see it. Can he see it with his phone, or it has to be with a laptop, Rufai?
Okay. I doubt with the phone. I've never done that before, so he's going to have a lot of issue. Maybe he's just
Hmm.
managing. Or you
No.
can just share it to me on my WhatsApp, then I'll just share it.
Okay. So yeah, did you hear
But
that?
yeah, just change the format to
Desktop view.
desktop.
Desktop.
Here
Yeah.
the
So
present.
yeah, just check present and just click on it.
Mhm.
Then slide or what?
You can choose. Your screen. Once you click, you will see screen share.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just screen share. Okay, I can see it.
Yeah.
present, then screen share. I don't know what is happening. Screen share is not supported on this device. Please use Chrome on your laptop or desktop. Screen sharing is not supported on this
The
device.
slides, you can use slides, Rafael. There's one that says slides. You can use that one.
Let me just share what I just concluded this night
Okay.
with you on
You want to see?
WhatsApp.
Oh, yeah. So you can send to him and he can share it, right?
Yes. I'm sharing now. I just shared it.
Rufai, can you see it? Maybe you can.
I just shared it. Send it to your WhatsApp. It's a logo
Okay,
that I created for them.
I will check on it and then I'll upload it.
Yeah. So I mean, like in this this what it takes with you is creativity and having the spirit of persistence, and of course getting the support system you have, because it's also very important. You can have all the zeal and wanting to do when you are surrounded with people that are not willing to support you and or always reminding you of your predicament. That could be also a difficult situation in someone that had gone through adversity or is facing adversity. So I will suggest that like Alaji Munir had done, is having the right people around him willing to do things. You know, it's not about even having the right people around you. It's that, are you willing? And like the man that, you know, he said something so important, that even the man that was giving him to sell the cards, he was giving him the money and he's remitting the money to the business owner weekly. How many of you will be that disciplined? You know, I would say personally, I have trusted so many people with my cosmetic brand in Nigeria, where I have given them products, not just in thousands, in millions in Naira, and tell them, okay, no problem, I trust you, you're great, you've promised me, and I have gotten so disappointed that people don't deliver what they promise. And it's sad because you are now affecting that business owner not to trust others. But someone like Alhaji Munir, have now his way of doing business with other people, you have seen two way of growth in him. He had gotten the trust from the person that was loaning him, and also God had blessed him because he did not cheat that person, and he is growing as a business owner. So the discipline here is it's tremendous, because people see money. Maybe I don't even know how much money you have at a time that week, and you start thinking that little voice telling you that, you know, you can just touch this, you can find it, you know, you can pay later, and before you know it, you have spent the money that you were supposed to pay your boss or the person that loaned you gave you the opportunity to do the business with zero investment. You know, I think that Alhaji Munir, you can chip into that, because there must have been that temptation where you were tempted to say, let me even spend it, maybe I'll look for it. How did you cope with that? You know, because I think a lot of people, that is where the issue is too, you know.
I never gave that a thought. I never think of using that money.
Yeah. You just know that this is not my money. This is for that business. I'm taking mine and I'm sending his or hers. And then you get more. So what happened? Did it go in incremental? Like when you started maybe by 1,000 and then they see how much they trust you and then they add more and they add more, or you stayed stagnant at that same amount? You just maybe sold out quicker.
It just depends on the number of customers I have in that week.
Yeah.
And you know that's how business are. This week you may have many customers and the other you will have less. So
Yeah.
but this, since you started talking about touching people's money,
Yeah.
you prompted me to say some things. Apart from this data and graphic design, there are so many things that I do.
Yeah.
There are so many things I do. I didn't want to mention it, but I will say it now.
We want you to
I
mention.
do what people call adashi. You know adashi in Hausa.
Yes, that's true. They call it. Yeah.
So there are people's money in my hand.
Yeah.
So I do that also. I also do POS business. I didn't mention that.
That is a very good business, isn't it?
Okay. Let me show you this.
Yeah.
I have too many banners. I just printed another one, which I have not even.
Is trying to show it to come in and show. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Nice. Nice.
Can you see it?
Yes. 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 Okay. So you print that and put it in your station where you're working, where your business is, or wherever you just put it. Where do you post that? Do you have like a location where you post it, or you just put it in? Find a business where you put it up.
My shop is at my home, so I use my house.
Okay.
Everything.
Yeah. Yes. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah. Yeah. I think that one is a very clever one. The one with the POS is very, very clever because, like, sometimes when you go to the ATM, if you see how the line is so long, I mean, who wants that? And it's so hot. Who wants to stand in the heat? You know what I mean? So yeah, the POS is very brilliant. You just come in, you give. So what do you guys charge? 100 naira per 1,000 naira or 50 or 10?
Every 10,000, 100 naira has to be charged.
Okay.
But you can do a discount if the customer is withdrawing a lesser amount.
Okay.
I'm a kind of person that people call Sana Go Magana Megasa.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
There is something that's happened today.
Yeah.
Though we are still working on it, we haven't finished the contract agreement.
Yeah.
But I am now an agent of 9 PSB, 9 Payment Service Bank.
Nice. So what does that entail?
Tomorrow day after, there are a certain amount of POS machines that they will bring to me, and I will distribute to agents. I will be onboarding agents for the bank, 9 PSB. I don't know whether you heard about them. Have you ever heard?
No.
Is that 9 Payment Service Bank.
Is that a new bank?
The bank, yes, it's a new bank. If you know anyone doing this data business, he will surely tell you that he knows 9 PSB because they are the fastest in terms of payment gateway. They are the fastest in Nigeria.
Okay.
Once you want to fund your wallet, that is let's say you download that mobile apps that I have mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
Once you send more, it's not like that. Because I'm their agent, like
you're promoting
advertising them.
Yeah.
Yes, is it allowed? But I'm just talking from experience.
Yeah.
So I become their agent. I'm now their agent. They will be giving me pure nations. I will be onboarding field agents. I will register them
Wonderful.
and give them the POH machine. I will
So,
be having a
what,
track of their
what,
transactions and all. But
so
I
what
haven't
market
started. But we are still working.
Yeah. So what market, if you start, are you going to be covering? Do they give you like a territory that you have to cover, or you can do in the entire North, or how does it work?
No, it is. We haven't come to that. We didn't talk about that.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I
And
have to.
especially,
I have to do things. I have to make ways to because I
promote.
have responsibilities.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
responsibilities. I channeled my energies to different sources of income.
Very smart. Yes. Well, nowadays, that is the only way one can survive. Having one job or one way of making money is no longer, things are so expensive. You always have to find a way to make a living. I mean, an honest living. It's very, very, very expensive to live. If you want good schools, it costs a lot. If you want to live good, it costs a lot. If you want to eat good, it costs everything. Since COVID, everything has tripled in price. It doesn't matter where you are in the world, everything is expensive. So that one job that was providing you the means, or one business, is no longer the ideal way to do things. So if you have an opportunity to diversify the means of the way you can make a living, why not? There's nothing wrong with that. I think people need to learn that.
Rufai is also my colleague in Trilogy Limited. And do you know them? Trilogy Limited. Trilogy.
No, I don't know. I don't probably
It's
no.
a company. It's a company. We work. He also works for them. I work for them.
Yeah,
He
I know
work for
that
them there.
he was brought to me by engineer Yusuf. So his boss, the one that did ICT Kaduna Hub, because I was
Though
like,
he works for Trilogy as a contractor. He works with them as a contractor.
wow,
But I'm their permanent worker. I build websites.
okay, nice,
Though websites.
nice,
I
nice.
do not code. I do not code. I'm not coding. I
Okay,
build websites using drag and drop methods.
I see,
Not
I,
coding.
I see.
That is also
Now
one of the works.
there's a simple website that you just need to just relate the information of your business. You just want people to see what you're selling. It doesn't require a lot of scientific thing or technology, no, rather a lot of technology behind it. Is just to be able, huh?
Coding.
Yeah. So my
You know that there
all
are two
my
ways
three
of building
boys,
websites.
all my three boys, especially the twins, they do coding. So since they were
That's
7 years old, they started coding. So I know.
when I first wanted to start creating websites,
Yeah.
we made an attempt. I did attempt to start coding,
Yeah.
but that time too, I had so many things that I was doing.
Yeah.
So I couldn't. I just dropped it. I said I can't.
I don't even know how you guys
Coding
understand it.
is not easy.
I don't even, when I see them doing, I'm like, what is that? This is like sign language to me. But I think
There are
it's,
certain things that I can do. There are certain small things that I can still do,
yeah,
but not deep,
yeah,
because
yeah.
coding is something
Exactly. It's the
that
Java
requires
one. There's the Java one. I mean, let them not hear me because they're gonna see this show if I say,
programming language,
yeah,
JavaScript, and
yeah. I know. You see, I remember because I hear them when they talk to each other. Yeah. No. I think it's a talent and a
mashallah, you have great people.
uh,
You have great people. They are coders.
my boys are very, I am, alhamdulillah, they're very, very kind and brilliant young kid, you know, and they also, they work hard. They really do work hard, you know, and they're always challenging themselves. And, you know, but in this country, it's a given, you know, you have to, because there's so much competition. If you think you are smart, there is another one that is 3 times smart. So there is nothing like you relax. There is nothing like, you know, everything is handed to you here. No, there are opportunities for you to be somebody, but you have to work hard to get there. And
but coders, let me say developers, that code, they're still the only people in Nigeria that when you are if you are a full stack developer, you say they're coding the code.
Yeah.
They're the only people that they are still in scarcity. They don't lack work to do.
Work. Yeah.
They always have work
It's so
to do.
true.
Once you have the skills,
yeah,
you will never
always have something to do. Yes.
unemployed.
Yes. I think also in general, in the engineering field and technology, honestly, it is something that it is only going to get better, and more opportunities. The more the global market opens, the more opportunity. Like, for example, a lot of the people sometimes from companies that I deal with, like, let's say I'm calling about my credit card or whatever, I'm talking to someone in India, Malaysia, Ghana sometimes, you know, and this is all technology, you know. They don't have to live in the country to have a job. So a job, they can be anywhere in the world, and that's what technology is about. And the more that we become more open globally, the more that opportunity will be available. So you are on the right track. I wish you honestly the best. And at the end of our dialogue, we've started doing something different now, whereby we will start putting link of our the people we host. If you want to promote something that you're doing that is new, you can always reach out to Rufai and our content manager, and there will be like an update. What is going on with Alhaji Munir? What is new? So, you know, people that are, and then we can like maybe do a small clip of your video whereby it will pop and then talking about things of the past interview we had. Because to us, this platform is to give opportunity for those that gave us their 1 hour of their time to talk to us, opportunity to get exposure to better what they are doing, and also for our viewers to give them opportunity to find places they can better their lives. So if we're able to accomplish that, then Dialogue with Khuraira has mattered. So I will thank you so much. We truly appreciate your time, and I wish you all the best in everything that you're doing, especially with this new project that you're about to start. Good luck, because it will blow up. You know, that is the one also you can tell us, and we can post it in case people who are looking to be agents, you know. That could be something that we can help promote on our platform for you on Dialogue with Khuraira. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, my people. I know it's late in Nigeria. Probably it's 10 p.m. in about 10 p.m. over there. Oh, it's 11 p.m. At what I want to, if there's any other thing that we want to talk about, any questions, please, but we're about to wrap up because our show is 1 hour. But, you know, you have heard Alhaji Munir. He said a disability is not going to define who he is. And he is going to be one of the most successful businessmen in Nigeria, God willing. So we wish him all the best. And we're looking forward to another guest next week. And oh, great! So that's it. That's it. As he just did this like tonight, So this is great. This is great, and not graphics alone. He's doing other businesses. Revisit Dialogue with Herrera. His business info will be posted. So that way you can, if you want to be an agent, you can reach out to him. And Alaji Munir, you're looking for agent not just in Kaduna, right? It could be anywhere that they're interested.
They have agents in every state. So
Okay.
I can only provide their services in Kaduna State.
Okay.
In
okay.
Kaduna.
Okay.
Kaduna, not even Kaduna.
Okay,
In
Kaduna.
Kaduna Metro.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So all the best, and thank you, everyone. I will see you next week. All right. Bye now.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Bye.